A vivid memory of the place I was setting off to lingered in my mind, as I began the process of separation from all that I knew and loved. Having parents who were raised in Italy, many of my childhood memories include summers in the country that was labeled on my plane ticket. I was sure that nothing would be new to me. I already knew the culture so well. This was far from the truth, and I came to this realization as I stepped into Piazza Navona 5 years after my last visit. A piazza can be defined as a relatively small public square with a wide range of sightseeing activities. Likewise, study abroad is just a small part of life, only lasting a quick 4 months. Despite this short-lived opportunity, there is so much to experience, learn, and be involved in. After visiting Piazza Navona, Campo dei Fiori, and Piazza Venezia at least once a week during my 4 months here, I recognized how vast each piazza was. Contrary to my previous beliefs, they are not just filled with Italian restaurants and people. Instead, there are restaurants of different cultures, gelaterias, tourist attractions, shops, musicians, street artists, food and clothing markets, and individuals from all over the world. I could not remember ever being in such a condensed area with so much to do, see, and learn. Walking up and down these piazzas, you hear tongues of all languages fill the crisp air. Moving from restaurant to restaurant, my nose picks up on different scents, some strong of a pizza oven and others of Mexican spices. It became clear that this was not a secular area, but a global community in and of itself. As the semester is coming to a close and it is time to say my goodbyes to the people and places I have met, I find myself deeply connected to the piazzas in which I have regularly visited, leaving behind a part of me as I turn my head and get on one of my final tram rides. I have become a part of a global community through my exchange of ideas and knowledge with people of different backgrounds than myself. I proved myself wrong, learning more about the country that I always thought I knew entirely. I was able to challenge myself, exchanging the Italian language with locals, eventually leading up to proudly speaking Italian with my grandparents over the phone. I gained independence, confident enough to embark on journeys to these destinations on my own. I learned more about myself by determining who I am apart from a daughter, sister, friend, and girlfriend, physically separated from these typical characteristics. I stepped outside of my comfort zone, conversing with individuals from lands I have not yet set foot in. I grew stronger, overcoming the hurdles I have surpassed and never letting it affect my short-lived time here. I became a part of a community, consciously intertwined with the hectic movement around me, the movement in which I have overlooked when a few inches shorter and 5 years younger. I hope to spread what I have learned from Piazza Navona. An unknown author once said, "The beauty of the world lies in the diversity of its people." Despite all of the differences of the individuals running the restaurants, performing on the streets, and visiting the piazza, they all work together cohesively, celebrating the diversity in a small square in which they are united. Consequently, just like a piazza, although my study abroad experience is such a small part of my life, there was a vast world to experience in which I am now a part of, leading to my active role in the global community. I am now ready to tell the world, send me on my way.